Can we just take this in, y'all? Like, I'll wait. Okay, now that I done got way too full of myself, let's jump into the video. I really hope you can hear me talking because my microphone is way over there, y'all. Like, who does that? Okay, y'all, so we're about to get into this eyebrow business. So I pretty much already drew them on, as you can see. But for those of you wanting to know about how to do your eyebrows and getting them really sharp and precise, it's really just all about taking your time, going real slow, and just being real intricate, basically. So that's what I'm doing here. I like to take a my foundation shade to do the top of my eyebrows, and I use a lighter concealer to do the bottom part, and then I kind of use, well, lately I just been using my white concealer to do the part over my vitiligo. Now I'm just taking my P. Louise base in 01, going straight in with this black. And y'all, I'm doing a whole different shape today. I'm really not usually not too good at these kind of eyeshadow looks here, but I've been practicing and I did really good this time. It came out so pretty, y'all. So this is one of my newer palettes here from Juvia's Place. I'm going into that yellow. And I'm just gonna work in small sections at a time, making sure I get that yellow bright enough like I want it. And right after that yellow, I'm going into a tangerine color. And you just want to keep building it up till you get it the way that you want it. So now the trick to doing a really nice eyeshadow look, y'all, is to just keep blending. And what you do is you blend each color into the next. Even if you place your colors on first and then go back afterwards, which I kind of do a combination of back and forth with piling colors on. So right here, I dropped my lights down a little bit so that you could really see the true colors that I'm working with. If you kind of rewind it back, you'll see what I'm talking about. But now the colors are much more vibrant, how they are true to life. And I'm just going into different shades, corresponding shades to the one in front of it. I'm ending this with like a dark purple, bluish purple color. And you just want to make sure all your colors fade and bleed into each other like seamlessly. So now here, because I lost a bunch of black, I'm going back over the colors where they meet, and I'm just darkening that black up some more before I go in and blend the colors again. So like I said, it's just a bunch of back and forth business. Yes, girl, because we want this this cut to be very sharp, and that's what that black do. It make it real sharp when you cut your crease. Okay, so now I'm just taking a clean blending brush right here, and I'm just going between the colors and the black, and I'm just kind of trying to blend that space right between, because that's what we're going to be cutting our crease, and I don't want just a stark black line right there. I want to be able to have like a gradient between the black and then the colors. So what I'm doing in between, you see me keep reaching over to the side. I'm just wiping my brush off, not putting no more product, but I just wiped it off in between each color so I didn't get the wrong colors blending together so it don't look muddy. Now we're just gonna take that same P. Louise base in the shade 01. I did pre-cut my crease with a Q-tip and a little bit of Vaseline. You could use Vaseline, makeup remover, any kind of oil, and just make sure you wipe it off real good. And that just helps to sharply define the cut crease with your concealer, and it makes it more clean and crisp. So you just want to take your time. This is another kind of tedious step, But you just want to take your time and make sure you get your shape correct, and then pray that you get the same shape on the other eye, y'all. There's nothing more aggravating with doing a cut crease than getting one eye perfect and the other eye just look like it just wanted to do its own thing, y'all. That's so aggravating. But we've all been there. So once I feel like I got my shape correct, then I'm just gonna go ahead and fill it in. You just want to kind of pull that extra concealer downward, so when you open your eye, you don't get like any messy look where the concealer transfers up. So I know it's hard to see right here, but I am putting like a silver eyeshadow all over my lid. When I tell y'all this look was so unplanned, like I hardly ever plan my eyeshadow looks out, but this was so unplanned and I just was going with the flow of things, and it turned out so pretty. So now I'm going to attempt to do a nice wing, which is something I still am practicing on, but practice make perfect. Now I'm just laying down my glue, and I'm just placing my glue and glitter between the colors at the top and the eyeliner. You don't want to get your glitter on your eyeliner. It's easiest to do your eyeliner before you do your glitter, because if you get the if you try to put your eyeliner above the glitter, like on top of the glitter, it just make it messier and harder to work with. So it's best to line your eyes and then do your glitter. I found that out the hard way. Look how that glitter glistening, even though I'm out of focus, y'all, but it's so pretty. Look at that. And I always mix my glitters, so I normally get my glitters from Kiki Adams' website, or I have another website that I'm gonna have to let y'all know about, that I got some glitters from, and I got Ambrosia Cosmetics glitters. I just, whatever colors I'm working with, I just dig through my little collection and I mix different glitters together to get the effect that I want. So now moving on to foundation. Oh, y'all see them lashes? Yes, ma'am. I stacked 2 lashes together because I like my shit thick. Yeah. Okay, so now moving on to foundation. I'm still using my same Juvia's Place Velvet Matte Foundation in Legos. That's like my perfect shade, perfect favorite foundation. I don't think I'm going to be switching that up anytime soon. But what I have been doing different is this right here. Once I put my foundation and concealer on, then I go ahead with a tiny detail brush and I just kind of get close enough around my vitiligo because I don't like to cover it up. And I just, you know, take my time and blend that real nice and light, you know. Yes, girl, because we want to enhance our beauty. We don't want to cover up nothing. So now I'm just making sure that there's no little brush marks on my face from that brush. And if you can see around like where my hairline is, you see that, what do you call that? Demarcation of where my foundation stopped, but just bear with me, trust the process, because your girl gonna get all that together. So I've been taking my Kalahari powder from Juvia's Place, mixing with my Real Techniques powder. Lord, not Real Technique. My RMCA powder, as you saw. And I just kind of go under my eyes and my forehead with that. Y'all, this video going faster than I can keep up with. But yeah, so now right here I'm contouring, and you'll see how this is going to get messy, but then I go back and I fix it. So you just want to take your time when you do your makeup and keep going back and forth with different steps. Like, make sure you looking in different angles. Make sure you can't see that line where your foundation ends. Make sure you're using the right brushes. You know, each one teach one, so trying to get y'all the tea, okay? Because a lot of people ask me about like teaching them in person how to do makeup. I'm trying to get y'all the tea right here, so you can do this at your own pace. Okay, so now here I'm just going over that with a Real Technique sponge. You want to use like different tools when you're doing your makeup. I know this is a whole lot. It's not for the faint of heart, definitely. But for my girls that really like to get beat down, honey, yes, this is for you because we need all this. So this is also a new product that I've been using. Not so much of a new product, but an additional product. Um, this MAC powder that I use, because y'all know I love the mineral skin finish powder that I use all over my face, but now I have another one that I use for like the center of my face, and it give you like that perfect bright look. I'm gonna have everything in the description that I'm using. So right here I'm using my MAC mineralized skin finish in dark deepness, which is my A1 sauce, baby. I have to have that. If I don't have that, we don't have a beat, period. So now I'm just gonna line my lips with a brown lip liner. I gotta work on having this mirror all in the way, y'all. It's a struggle, but we move. So just take your time, make sure you line your lips correctly. Now I'm taking my liquid lipstick from e.l.f. And as I said, I'm gonna have everything in the description that I'm using because I can't call the names of everything right now. Spray my face with a little bit of rose water. That's another thing, y'all. I was doing everything so backwards in this video till it just did not even make sense. All out of frame, girl. Sit up, okay? Okay, make sure you have your brush turned correctly when you do your blush, because you don't want your blush going down in the wrong direction. If you put a little bit too much, you can always take up your foundation brush and just go over it. You don't have to put no extra product on your brush. Just like lightly tap over the area you want to cover up. Just like so. And that kind of give it like the appearance that is a glow from within your skin. So now what I'm doing here is putting a little bit of my Juvia's Place concealer in the shade number 19 on my lips. And I put a little bit too much, so I'm just going to blot some of that back off to my liking. And you just want to make sure you blend it. Everything, no matter what kind of makeup you put on, your best bet is to just blend it. It's all about blending, even with your lipstick. When you do them ombres, blend, girl. Okay, y'all, so let's leave me some comments down in the comments section below. I really hope y'all did enjoy this video. It took so long to do this, y'all. When I tell you it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm starting to try out different techniques. I can't just stick with the same thing all the time and expect different results. So anyway, don't forget, as always, tell your friends to become my friends so we can all be friends.